Welcome everyone. I'm Carmen Rogers with Tallapoosa Publishers. It's Monday, June 24th. I'm here at City Hall with Mayor Johnny Hammock. It's Monday with the mayor, and today we're going to go over the City Council meeting agenda. There will be a council meeting here at City Hall tomorrow night. Work session begins at 5. Council meeting starts at 6. And the first thing on the agenda will be the to consider bids for capital improvements. I know last week y'all went ahead and or week before you approved for the painting of the storm shelters.
Yes.
There's a few more things that you are considering. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we have a leaking roof at the Axe building. The city of Tallahassee owns that building, and we're trying to figure out if we want to go with a metal roof or what's called a TPO roof, which is kind of like a foam membrane that goes over a flat roof like that. So Jeremy Taunton, that works at True Value, wanted to do some more investigating on the TPO roof to weigh the options between that and a metal roof, and so we're going to discuss that some more. There's some work at the senior center we're going to discuss and see if we want to move forward. Each year, the state of Alabama gives the city of Tallahassee, like they do a lot of municipalities, out of an oil trust fund.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we got about 45,000 and some change. So I'm just trying to knock out a few things. The storm shelters really needed it. That was only like $3,800, and the roof. If you go with the metal roof, it's like 14,000 and something dollars. If you go with the TPO roof, it's 21,000 and something. But I think we might have some issues if we go back with the metal roof, because that building is in conjunction with other buildings. So you'd have some roll off from the other buildings getting up under there. So we need to fix that roof. So we're gonna be talking about that, maybe some possible stuff at the senior center. So that's what that's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know part of that was the senior center was once a church, and
Yes.
they have the arched windows.
Yeah, they have the arch windows, and they really need to be scraped and resealed, or either put new windows in. The problem with the arches is you'd have to do some, some frame woodwork to kind of take the arches out and put some new windows in. So I don't know if that's cost effective for what we're trying to do right now up there.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're looking into it. Jeremy's been helping me look into that.
It's good to have a council member who is familiar with that type of.
Oh yeah,
thing.
exactly. You
Yeah.
know, he's very good at construction stuff. That's his realm, so to speak. So it's good to have a council member like that you can lean on and let them do some legwork for you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, moving right along. The next item on the agenda is to consider bids for the gas main replacement project. That's something that's kind of been ongoing for a while. Is this just a different phase of that same project?
No, the gas line replacement. This is something that's been going on for a while. We had to wait on Alabama Department of Transportation to give us permits to work on their right of way, because the gas lines from Hilltop Grocery down to Apple Grove Bridge, that's the state right of way, because that's the state road. So we were waiting a long time to see what we could do in their right of way. We got that, got the plans, put the final touches on it. Then we went out to bid. We opened the bids up. The lowest bidder, there's a little bit of an issue. The lowest bidder, we're not too sure if they're qualified. Okay, if they meet all the qualifications. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that the cast iron replacement?
Yeah, we'll be taking out the cast iron and putting in different, some plastic, some steel pipe. So
Yeah.
getting the cast iron. Tallahassee's got 30 miles of cast iron gas lines, which the Public Service Commission really wants us to get them out there. They're put in the 40s, and they really need to come out. You know, that's our worst area right there as far as natural gas leaking into the soil. So we figured we'd go after the worst area first and then start chipping away at it. We got 30 miles of it. Just to put this in a price tag on it, if you were to replace all 30 miles of it at one time, it'd be $6 million.
Wow.
This is something that should have been done over time, but it hasn't. Most municipalities have gotten them out of the ground. There's only 2% of the state of Alabama that has cast iron pipes, and we got 30 miles of them. So we've got a little over $1 million in the gas account, and we're about to start doing some work.
That's good.
Yeah, this project probably run us around $200,000.
All right, but that's grant funded.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
No,
That's, okay.
No,
I thought that
not
was part
grant.
of the CDBG. That was,
No, that was sewer line.
Okay.
Sewer
Okay.
line
I
stuff.
stand
Yeah,
corrected.
it's all right. No, there is no grants for gas lines. Trust me, I've looked everywhere. They don't write any. They don't write grants for swimming pools, gas lines, painting water towers. I've educated myself pretty good on what grants you can get along with the help of Carp Deck. They helped me a lot with that. But no, I wish there was some grants for gas lines. You just need to start replacing them. So that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on to the next item on the agenda is to consider an appointment to the Planning Commission.
That's right. We had someone resign off the planning commission, so we've actually got 4 or 5 people that said they're willing to serve. That's a good thing.
Absolutely.
So the council will just talk about the people that have put their names into the hat, and then the way it works is someone has to nominate, make a motion, and someone would have to second for that person, then vote on it. You know, if someone throws a name out there, I make a motion for so and so, and that it doesn't get a second, then that dies. And then somebody will throw another one out there. So we'll discuss it in the work session, and then hopefully be ready to roll out there during the meeting at 6.
And what are some of the things that the Planning Commission is responsible for? What do they do?
Well, it's planning and zoning of the city. You know, with this right here, there's this property here. It's small town mix, but Popeye's Chickens wanting to go here, but small town mix does not allow you to have a drive-through. Do we want to give them a variance on this property? Do we want to rezone it? Things like that. I've been on it ever since I've been mayor. We had McDonald's that wanted to get a variance on the setback from the road. Planning Commission gave them a variance. So just things like that. You know, when they tore the playground out to put more seating inside. So just those type things. Somebody wants to bring a trailer. Well, they got to make sure, all right, is your trailer, per our planning and zoning, it states it's got to be 5 years or newer. It's got to be a double wide. It has to be skirted around the bottom. So they just make sure that everything meets the right criteria. You know, things like that. It's just a few examples.
All right, so it'll be interesting to see who the council appoints to that
exactly,
position.
exactly.
All right. And then number 5, the last item on the agenda is a progress report. That's right, a progress report from Andy Coker on the Hotel Tallahassee. So from what I understand, it was kind of once the west-facing wall, once that's been cut out, that then the engineer will come in and kind of decide what the next step will be.
Yeah, I think it'd be an architect or something like that. They'll have to get in there. We'll make sure it's done right.
Okay. And is everything kind of on schedule so far?
It seems to be. You know, I was my wife owns a business down there in downtown, and I had to get up at 4:30 this morning and go walk some dogs. And you know, I was walking them, and they were the break of dawn out there working. You know, so I think they're probably trying to get out there, beat the heat, beat the afternoon showers. You know, a lot of that construction, you have rainouts and stuff like that. So they're doing, they're working on it. L&E Construction. Hats off to Mr. Troop. He's sticking to his word so far.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I assume it's already a little more safe down there if that flashing has been.
They've been working on that.
Yeah.
They've been working on that. So they still got some work to do, but yeah, it's in progress.
Right, and it is hot. I mean, I couldn't imagine having to work out in this heat. So
I know.
hats off to them.
I know it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just walking dogs this morning. I was already breaking a sweat. The sun wasn't even up yet. It's so humid out there.
Yeah, summertime in Alabama.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap this up.
All right.
And thank you for joining us. I hope to see you right back here again this time next week. And until then, have a great day.